And racing, favourite Porky Pig began nicely down on the inside and showing up there a little wide on the track, getting around another plane is followed up there also by Botany Sellers, followed there by Lady Mui, and they're followed off the track a Hoka Joker, but around the corner and charging up now another plane has grabbed the lead or beat Porky Pig. Botany Cell third, they're followed further back by Hoka Joker. Along the inside, Lady Mui out wide of backside's Big Kid Home was happy, and back there also Hurricane Sandy. Set. And racing, Ollie Baxter slow, now very slow there, Botany Liz, another one missed the jump too, Tony's Choice, and best out would have been out Charlotte. Now railing through, Sumion's getting handy and up on the outside, Ollie Baxter. 3 lengths away, they were followed by Beta Banter turning for home. And here's Sumion charging up through the centre, will grab the lead and will beat out Charlotte. They're followed by Ollie Baxter third, back we go Hoka too soon. Then there's a gap to the others headed by Tony's Choice. Further back there on crossing, we had Beta Banter, that was back there with Botany Liz and home was spiked towards the tail. And racing, Feel away, one stood there, missed it badly. Homebush Lucifer, best out would have been Homebush Errol. They're followed here, Sleeper Agent coming around the outside. Right up there is No Magic. They're followed down on the inside by Smash Rosie around the corner. Sleeper Agent checked off the heels of Homebush Errol, but gets over the top, and what a win. Sleeper Agent's got home to beat. Second there, Homebush Errol. Little gap there to No Magic, followed by Smash Rosie out wider. They're followed further back there by Axel Foley. Back we go to Pimpment Paddy, and back in that rear pack also Botany Baz and Homebush Lucifer. And racing, Botany Zenvo down on the inside, jumped nicely. Now your favourite's been last off the boxes, and that's Botany Zenvo leading and getting around the outside of Reba Time. Here comes No Mayhem. It's starting to pick them up quickly. Little gap there to Homebush Misha around the corner, and the leader at the moment on the inside. Oh, this is tight. Reba Time locked up there with Botany Zenvo, noses apart, and No Mayhem is third. They're followed by the next one there, Homebush Misha. That was followed Eyes on Lulu, and Force Kiwi. He's a Jesse and Homebush Jagger. Green light is through and the bunny set in motion. They're about to jump in race 5. Set. Ready. And racing, and she's out nicely enough, a Power Karen, and she drives through to the leaders, followed out by a Power Michelle, and driving through on the inside, Come On Dolly. One or two have gone wide, including a Power Michelle, and off the track their home was Ginger, but the favourite in front down the back, and it's a Power Karen by 2. They're followed by Come On Dolly, 4 lengths away, No Smiggle, after a gap then to D. They're followed further back by Botany Chris, but turning for home, the favourite's got right away now, a Power Karen racing away to beat. Second there, Come On Dolly. Third at the line, No Smiggle. Fourth home was D. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4 finish. They're followed after a gap, Botany Chris. The outside, a Power Michelle. A Power Viv never got into it, and back there also home was Ginger. Green light is through. Bunny set a motion. They're about to jump in race 6. Set. And racing, Radley and Ag slow. The best out would have been Mulberry Brook. This followed through on the inside by Be Prepared. And going up now, we've got Smash Amy a little wide on the track, getting around. We've got from the wide draw there, Corbon Plunge, Radley and Ags as well. Back into the straight though, and getting right away, Mulberry Brook. Mulberry Brook will dash away and get the prize. Second, Smash Amy. Or not sure about third, maybe a Hoka Hearts in a photo. Without wide on the track, Corbon Plunge, and right on that bunch, Radley and Ags. There followed Broken Pedro, and that was back near the tail of the field. The late scratching, of course, missed the big stuff. Green light is through to the control tower. Bunny set a motion, and they're about to jump. Set. And racing, the field away, jumping nicely. Botany John has followed out then. Now moving through on the inside, Shadow Baxter getting handy and right with it. Spider Girl round the turn out of the straight. They were followed a length and a half back there by Big John Cannon. Over the outside next is a Power Ma. They're followed further back wide on the track. Black Dude starting a long run. Then we got Flying Amelia well back. Oh, these trouble. One went back in a very big hurry. And as they turn the corner along the inside, Botany John, but grabbing the lead, Shadow Baxter races away. Shadow Baxter beat Botany John, a Power Rob, and then late Black Dude. After a gap, the Flying Amelia. They're followed further back by a Power Ma. The next one there was a Power Rob, and the one that fell was Spider Girl. 6:45 the trip. The green light is through and the bunny set a motion. They're about to jump. Set. Racing. Toddy's a fly jumped nicely and showing up their runaway taxi. And this followed moving up now to Scots and Power, getting handy and off the track, getting around as cover to cover. So into the straight they run, and runaway taxi reaches the lead now. Going up on the inside, we've got Scots and Power right with them. Cover to cover's right there. A length and a half back. A Power Pearl is coming into it. There's a gap of 3 further back there to the others, headed by Toddy's a flyer. And well back to Rero at the stage, but out of the back they come, and the well back runaway taxi's the leader. Here's cover to cover, ranging up and further back a Power Pearl. They turn the corner and getting to the front. Cover to cover starts to draw away. Cover to cover will score. Runaway taxi along the inside of Power Pearl. Let them later Power Hawley. Then Scots and Power, followed further back by Toddy's a flyer. And then Wandy on it and pulling up last there to Rero. The last couple have been positioned. Green light is through. Bunny set a motion. They're about to jump. Quaddy first leg set, ready. And racing, the field away, Big Muddy was slow. One of the best out and straight to the lead. We've got Marbella, and they're followed down on the inside by Wandy Destiny, and showing up there Marmalulu. Further back the field, they were followed by Fat Pants. Well back, Big Muddy turning for home though, but getting away is Marbella. Marbella will get the prize. Then we've got Marmalulu to second along the inside, Wandy Destiny. They're followed Fat Pants, winding up late there. Big Muddy just made it far too late though. They're No Leaf Clover. That was back there with towards the tail of their business plan. Set, ready. And racing, Hyper Paradise a little slow. One of the best out was Corbon X. And this followed out then, moving up on the outside wide. She's a flower. Now No Ambitions off the track, trying to get around. It's covering a lot of extra ground though. On the inside to Hyper Paradise, back a length or two there to Hoka Frenchie. They're followed in that bunch now by Kino. Just drifts a bit out of the back they come. And away in the lead, Corbon X is out by 5 or 6 at the moment. She's a flower round the outside. No Ambition, I think he's left it a bit late as he up they come. Corbon X, No Ambition mowing it down, but too late. Corbon X has fallen in to win by about a neck from the fast finishing No Ambition. She's a flower third. Fourth, a Hoka Frenchie. After a gap, Kino, Mr. Johnny. And there followed back we go towards the tail, Hyper Paradise. Never got into it. And that was one of the last there on crossing. Nice Class 2 field. Green light is through. Bunny set a motion. They're about the jump set. And racing, Marmalade Skies down on the inside. Mr. Hopper Bedham, one of the best out. Mick Jobson, that goes to the lead and round the outside up there. Gypsy Hunter coming around wide on the track is undercover. And this followed there, right there in the centre. Token Stew, they turn the corner. Getting away though in front, Mick Jobson. This is a big upset. Mick Jobson will score. Then we've got Gypsy Hunter. Now third undercover or on the inside of it, Gypsy Hunter. Not much between those two. They're followed by Marmalade Skies. Back we go there to Editorial. Glennis Goodsey and Red Hot Fury. Light is through and the bunny set a motion. They're about to jump in the last set. And racing, Corbon Pilfers away beautifully out wide on the track. She's going to scamper across and grab the lead. They're followed up by Pedro Forces up there and coming around the outside, La Fontaine and also Hoka Kobe. That's the one that's charged up. So on the corner, a Hoka Kobe's grabbed. Corbon Pilfer dashes away. Hoka Kobe, Corbon Pilfer, Wonky Donkey to third. They're followed by Home Truth. Down on the inside, they were followed Pedro Force. Out wider still, we had Rule Judge Judy and back there towards the tail. Another one back there was Pedro Force, and if I didn't mention Turbo Tundra, he was well back in the running as well.